Don Luskin, I want to go to you because I know you're a gold bull, a total gold bull. And I want to put a chart up on the full screen. The real gold price, this is just the most ridiculous chart I've ever seen in the history of charts. Gold adjusted for inflation, if we can get it up on the full screen. Gold adjusted for inflation is very close to its all-time high back in the early 1980s. In fact, in real terms, gold is only 8% lower than its all-time high in the early 80s. Now, Don, I think that gold is ridiculous because the inflation rate in the early 80s was 15%. Today, the inflation rate is a little bit over 3%, and it's probably going south with oil prices coming down. Why wouldn't you want to get rid of gold? Sell gold and buy stocks.
Well, look, I think you should buy stocks. I wouldn't be selling gold to do it. I'd be selling treasury bonds to do it. Gold, I think, is probably about fairly valued where it is right now. There's a lot of liquidity-enhancing impulses coming from outside the United States. The ECB is now just breaking what few rules it has left to try to bail out Italy and Spain. They're going to have to bail out France now, it looks like. So, that's a supportive cushion of liquidity, and liquidity is what drives the gold price,
but
not
I thought
inflation.
inflation, too much money chasing too few goods.
Well, look, I don't buy it. I mean, the correlation between gold and inflation just hasn't been there since the mid-90s. Gold is a liquidity indicator, not an inflation indicator.
How can gold be so high and stocks be so low? I'm not saying we're in a boom. Stephan is right. You got 2% growth.
See, that's why stocks are lower. That's why stocks are lower, because everybody knows that we're having another lost quarter. That's why stocks are lower. So now that they are lower, now that at the lows of this week, we were back to the same forward PE ratio that we were at March 2009. The comparator isn't summer of 2008. The comparator is the spring of 2009. That's the kind of deep value we were at.
Down there.